Hi, very good afternoon to all. My name is Bhavana and our subject is BOM, that is Business Organization and Management. This is for the BCom students for first year in first semester for both general and computer students. Up to now we discussed what is the formal organization, what are the features of the formal organization and types of the formal organization, advantages and disadvantages, and also we discussed what is the informal organization, its features, advantages and disadvantages. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, ask me. Next, we are continuing our lecture. What is the difference between the formal organization versus informal organization? Let's see here. Formation. A formal organization is result of conscientious and deliberate efforts of the top management. It is formed out of deliberate managerial planning and organizational effects. Based on the managerial planning and organizational effects, means the persons put some effects for formation of the organization. Formal organization means it is well planned and disciplined structure. So it have some effects, and also top level management has formed the formal organization. Formation of the informal organization. An informal organization develops unconsciously among people working together in the same group. Suppose there is a team, in the team there are 10 members, the 10 members 2 are close to each other. These people associate with each other on the basis of common views like likes and dislikes, means based on our attitudes and emotions these two people become friends. So for this the informal organization can form, means there is no procedure and there is no formation, just based on our emotions needs the informal organization is formed. Next, formal setup. A formal organization is represented as an organizational chart. It follows certain predetermined rules, channels of communication and lines of authority and responsibility. Means it is formed based on our organizational charts. I show there is a chief executive, next there is a production manager, finance manager, again they have some subordinates, means there is a well defined structure. But when compared to the informal organization, in an informal organization there are no such rules or channels of communication. Even a lower level subordinate can communicate with an officer at higher level. Means in informal groups, a lower level people also can communicate with the higher level based on their emotions, based on their feelings, based on their relationship. They can express their opinion. But in formal channel, we have to be communicate like in a stepwise only. Next, delegation of authority. A formal organization is based on delegation of authority which is necessary for effective functioning of organization. Means authority and responsibility is given by the other persons only. So there is an authority, means there is a procedure for authority also. Means it is a well defined structure. So the authority is given by the higher officials only, and the subordinates we have to take responsibilities based on our higher officials. The concept of delegation of authority has no relevance if an informal organization as all the members of informal groups are at par. Means there is no concept of authority and responsibility. It is just formed based on sharing their experiences, sharing their opinions, etc. Rationality. A formal organization is a stop on a rational and scientific basis rather than emotions and sentiments. Means we can say rationality means it is formed by the step by step. So we can say it is a procedure, like we can explain in a scientific way. Scientific also there is, in science also there is the step by step procedure. Like that in formal organization we can say it is a scientific procedure. A formal organization is the step on rational and scientific basis rather than, means it does not consider our emotions and sentiments. It is based only on the process only. But the informal organization is based on sentiments and emotions. In an informal organization, it is difficult to find a rationality. Means there is rationality means all people should be treated equal. But it is not possible in informal organization because only those people who have attitudes come together and they feel like that we are likely same together. Then only they can share their feelings. So here the rationality, that concept doesn't matter. It is an informal organization. It is a difficult to find rationality as its results of association of like-minded people. Means those who people are equal, they think at the same level, these people only can become friends. Next, identity of members. its members does not have any separate identity from when they have been accorded in the organization structure. Means there is no identity in the members, so the rules and regulations are followed by the top level management only. Here there is no importance for each and every individual, but in informal organization there is an importance. Its members have an opportunity to develop their own idea according to the personal, mental or physical abilities. Based on our critical thinking, based on our physical, mental abilities, we can create own talent. We can create our name. We can create our own identity. Means name means identity. Next, nature of the organization. Formal organization as written form and they are contained in manual or handbook of enterprise. Means formal organization, already we see in the charts, it is in a written form. But informal organization as not in written form, they develop naturally with the formation of formal organization. They forms naturally by thinking, by sharing information to each other. Existence, a formal organization existence independently of informal organization. Means it is independent but informal organization is dependent. An informal organization depends upon the formation of formal organization. Formal is an independent and informal is an dependent. Next, managerial planning. The managerial planning is necessary to bring a organizational structure into existence. Means managerial planning is necessary to bring a formal organization structure into the existence. No planning or effects are necessary for there is no, here the planning is not required, but while formal organization we need some plans. These are all the difference between the formal and informal organization. I hope you understand this lecture. If you have any doubt till up to now, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Up to now we discussed complete overview about the formal organization, informal organization, its advantages, features, disadvantages and also the difference. I hope you understand this lecture. If you have any doubt till up to now, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you so much.